Many of the advanced trends that both have occurred in the past year and are starting to occur, a lot of it centers around artificial intelligence, AI. Just like any other tool or item that you may use, it can be used for good, it can be used for bad. So AI on the defensive side has a lot of use where it can speed up a security analyst's ability to process data, but also at the same time, AI can be leveraged to help a attacker somewhat upskill their abilities where someone maybe had been unable previously to write exploit scripts and things like that. They could simply ask the AI to do the work for them. Other areas that we see is that continuing with regulations and requirements, insurance is also becoming a bigger topic as it relates to cybersecurity and the need for it. It's really changing with insurance. The carriers are becoming more selective. The process can take longer as they are vetting things out. And then also, in addition to just gaining the insurance, but taking the steps to maintain the coverage. It's similar to if you buy a car, but then you start removing safety features from a car and you get an accident, your insurance company is likely going to drop you. So we are helping our customers not only gain that insurance, gain those compliances, but then to maintain them day after day, whether that's just from a machine being decommissioned and a new one being brought online, or a user potentially deliberately turning off a security feature. So those are just areas that we're able to prevent them from kind of becoming out of compliance and also a little less secure than we intended. Ethical hacking in today's cybersecurity landscape is very crucial. There's many different types of versions of this, and what it all boils down to is an attacker with permission tests a company's network. Just a company would crash test a vehicle before mass production. We're able to actually test the machines, the network, the data, all while it's still running. Those tests are often done to meet a compliance need, to address security concerns, and we are seeing those being very helpful at all levels of testing, whether client is very big or small. It helps to solidify those problem areas that a network may have. Whereas a traditional vulnerability scan could tell you that there's a flaw, the ethical hacking side could prove that there's a flaw and also, more importantly, show what the impact of that flaw is. Most of your ethical hacking work is what would be considered not destructive. If a client did want to see how far an attacker could go, you would agree upon a scope of work and you'd get the appropriate permissions, and you could potentially attack a machine to the point that it's maybe the data is completely destroyed. Usually it's not done that way. What happens is the tester will gain access to the machine or gain access to a source of data, and then they will stop and simply say, from here, I can see all your financial information. From here, I could collect all of your employees' W-2s. And that stuff goes into a report. There are different scales where maybe the attacker, or the tester rather, would be asked to actually take a few of those files to see if that company could detect the files being removed. Those are more considered red versus blue or purple team exercises that are done kind of a more advanced level.